I like this one. I prefer working in here.
Oh shit, this looks familiar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the same one from last week. It's not the same fight though. I couldn't come to do another arena map.
Yeah.
Slightly different.
We'll let you off, Steve.
Reused.
Didn't have time to build it to scale or to paint it, like Doc Brown says.
Okay, so you've basically got the rest of the afternoon to yourselves. You want to plan, do something, go shopping, whatever you may wish to do.
Did anyone take any damage in that fight?
Not a bean.
So, well done us.
Okay, you've taken the equivalent of a short rest anyway, so if anybody's lost anything, you get it back. I know you don't get yourself back to a long rest, but...
No.
Okay, so have you decided on a plan?
No.
Winging it is then.
I think
It seems to be our specialty.
Yeah, going to the pub where they have
Yeah.
the pit fights.
Yep.
And then see who turns up. Get them in a back room, knock them out.
Yeah.
Try to,
Bundle aboard the ship.
yeah.
Stowaways.
We'll try and morph into those two people after we've seen them,
Yeah.
and then
I'm going to kick the tavern door in, kill everybody in there, and then sort it out.
I'll have to join
No
them
survivors.
in. I can't stop
I
myself.
think you've got a partner in crime.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we'll jump forward to the evening, and the agent turns up again with a carriage to drive you off to your next.
Why is everyone
session
dead?
Adventure. You are going to a tavern in the larger quarter called the Ravers Lament, and there is a small map for reference. The agent is not coming in with you, so he drops you off somewhere local. Explains where you've got to go. This tavern is located in one of the towers, one of the bases of the towers.
So keep the meter running.
Keep the meter running, yeah. He's going to wait here for you to do what you've got to do. But this part of the plan is entirely in your hands. You know your objective. Your objective is to return with an invitation and some way of getting on board the boat. The map is actually upside down. So level 1 is the top level, and level 2 is below that. So you go in on level 1, which is why I labelled it level 1. You come in here, and then to get downstairs, there's some stairs, but we'll roleplay that when we get to it. But I just realised that I've labelled it level 2, so it'll automatically sort of, I think it's upstairs and it's not. Okay, so jumping forwards, you arrive at the tavern.
Bar. Ale.
So on level 1 there is a bar area.
Oh, God, I'm clean now.
Now, if we're going to go with the entering the pit fight thing, you need to go off and be manager or something.
Yeah, I'll find out if there's anywhere where or ask the barman if there's anywhere to sign fighters up.
Okay, so you walk into the bar. The place is heaving. So you walk in on level 1. So all of those, tables are all full in front of the stage, down into the corners as well. You can see people eating food up the back there on the top right hand side as Jeff's looking at it. On the stage, you can see they've got the same sort of device that B had, where he's got this gas coming down from the ceiling projector, and it's actually projecting 2 people fighting. So there's currently an orc and a goblin having at it. The goblin's leaping up and down. He's got a couple of daggers. He's spinning around his hands, and they're going for it. The place is going crazy. It's like Wild West saloon type of place. There's beer going everywhere. It's proper fight night. Stood behind the bar, obviously in charge, is a large orc. It's currently rubbing down a few glasses. There's waitresses and waiters buzzing around the place with trays full of drink and stuff. So that's the general feel you got from level 1. So if you want to go and talk to somebody who looks like they're in charge, it's the orc currently standing behind the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Could I do perception check to see if there's anything, if there's a warforged around or anything?
There are
strange?
no warforged
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
On this level.
on this level. The clientele on this level are lower class humans, some monstrous races, but not many. So you stand out a little bit, although the guy behind the bar is an orc. You definitely stand out. There's no warforged anywhere. But this level looks like your typical working man saloon bar.
Mm-hmm.
And if we head,
So do we wander downstairs?
Yeah, definitely.
yes we do.
Well, we'll have a chat with the barman first and see if we can
Us
sign
three,
you
I
up.
suppose, good.
As you start to walk over, he waves, hey, friends. Hey, I haven't seen you around here before.
Aye, laddie, we're new to the area.
You've heard about the Ravens and the Men's fight night then, have you? Thought you'd come down and what?
We haven't
Partaking the gambling, partaking the fighting. Wow. You two specimens, you two going out and draw quite a crowd up and tell you.
Well, that was easy. Well, I'm their manager.
Ask him what the buy-in is.
Yeah.
What's the manager? This is pit fighting.
Well, these are my boys. They'll fight for me and they'll fight for
They're in
gold.
your gang then, are you? Right,
Oh,
I
you can call it
understand.
that, yeah.
The name's Rafe.
That
What
right.
handle you go by?
I'm Kingsman.
Pleased to meet you. You'll be one of the Spectre Phoenix downstairs. He'll fix you right up.
Okay.
Very nice.
You're Reefer.
Rafe.
Rafe.
Reefer.
Reefer. And
Rafe,
Phoenix.
Rafe and Phoenix. So what's your story then? How'd you get these two in your gang?
Well, it's a bit of a long story. Oh, we're
Oh,
Irish.
we Irish now.
It's a bit of a long story.
The
I like
intercontinental.
so much.
It's something I tell you when we collect our winnings, but not before that.
You really fancy your chances then, eh?
Well, I've seen both of these two fight.
One of you mugs want to go up against a champ then, do you?
Yes, they do. They do the fighting, and I do the talking.
It's like me and Phoenix then, yeah. I do the fighting. That's how we got this place. I got it off the last chump that used to own it. Thought he was too big for his boots. Took him down a few notches that day. Phoenix does the talking. You want to end him a fight? You go and talk to him. He'll be downstairs. Have a round of drinks on me. He pours 4
Okay.
ales. You going to take him with you?
Well, I was gonna when he puts the ales down,
Yeah.
and he's just about to walk away, I lean across the bar and sort of say, "Are you the champion then?"
No. My favourite days are gone.
small.
You get yourself downstairs. I'm going to put my money where I know it's going to save. But I like your attitude.
Plucky.
Even though you're a half-breed.
Oh.
I spit.
Touch it.
So the stairs down, at the bottom, just where the area's on level 1.
No.
Okay, so you
That'll
go
do
downstairs.
Oh, that's a pit.
And then you've got the 2 staircases. Well, sorry, the stairs sort of wind round. So
Okay.
you go down here, and then it comes round and out into this main area.
Okay.
And you can see like, a lot of tables at the sides obviously are occupied because there's drinks down and stuff like that, but everybody at the moment is crowding all the way around the pit, and they're like 3 deep. Can you all make a perception check for me, please?
Probably not.
No.
12.
18.
Is that a 9 or a 6?
13. What was it? That's a 6.
Oh, a 6. So mine is a 9.
Okay, so everyone apart from Noella can see a very bored-looking halfling who's sat on I'll just describe it as a tennis umpire's chair, sort of at the apex of the pit, so around about here, just sort of like that, looking down, completely disinterested. Kingsman, you can see standing in here, so it's like a balcony, so it's an open balcony with railing across the front. Standing there with a drink in one hand, looking slightly disinterested in the fight that's going on. A human, and it is the noble.
I share that knowledge with the guys.
Okay.
Everyone. Okay, so
Do we not see any other companions with him?
No, he just sees him on the balcony, and then when he points it out, you can see he's stood there looking disinterested in the open fight. As you make your way downstairs, there's sort of cheers ring round, and obviously somebody just won. You can't see from where you are because, I say, they're 3 deep at the pit. After a few minutes, everybody disperses, and you can see that the orcs being carried out, bloodied and defeated, and the goblins dancing around. There's a few people throwing gold coins into the centre and stuff like that. There's people going over, collecting their winnings from the guy in the chair. Others looking completely disheartened, as if they've lost everything they own in the world. Okay. Waiting at the top of the stairs is a human male, wearing some chainmail, carrying a sort of shield, and a female, I guess the best way to describe it is like a barbarian type, wearing hide armour, carrying a great sword, blonde ponytail, a typical sort of fantasy barbarian. And they descend into the pit, and the next bout starts.
Are they against each other, or
They're fighting against each other. Yeah.
I just thought it was a bit weird that they go down together, sort of thing.
No. So that fight's just getting started. You can observe people taking bets. Again, the halfling just looking.
Who's taking bets?
Is
it the halfling?
The halfling.
I can see what it's
I go up to him and say 10 gold on the
hold on. I only got one question for you. You're a fucking Egypt or what?
I'm sorry, I'm not Egyptian, no.
Are you a fucking Egypt? You're a fucking Egypt and go. Because I've had enough of fucking Egypt today. Unless you've got some money to put down a real coin.
What's the minimum bet?
Well, it's the 20 gold pieces. You look like you're just wandering off the street, man.
I say it's 50 gold pieces on the barbarian woman.
Now we're talking. And I can tell you've got a bit of an eye. Because she looks like she's doing the business. Now, I tell you, watch this, son. Watch this. I'm going to fleece this monkey over here for everything he's got. And he stands up and moves on. Yeah, sir. Is that your brother in the ring there? And the guy said, yeah, he's cheering him for the human man. Yes, sir. He's doing a fine job, a grand job of beating that wee lassie away there. How about to take you 20 gold? 20 gold for 5 to 1 on your brother. And that guy comes over, he's banging over, yeah, take everything. And he puts it on. Yeah, you haven't got a stand chance. That woman's gonna hate him, and gonna tan his ass and wear it for leather. Anyone else do anything?
What's the odds then? 5 to 1.
On what?
On the woman winning.
Well, she's obviously a favourite, man. I just told you that. I told you that. I'll give you 1.5 to 1. 1.5 to 1.
1.5?
1.5 to 1.
She wins, I'll give you 75 gold pieces.
Yeah, you're going in.
Okay. Anyone else?
no, I will watch.
I'm just watching.
Shut my mouth. Well, shut my fist.
Okay, so the fight goes on. Again, there's a bit of a dance. You know, the guy's trying to play it up with a shield, and he's taking his great sword hits, but you can see he's getting tired. He's getting tired really quickly. And the female barbarian really paced herself well. She looked quite experienced combatant. Eventually, she gets an opening, gets underneath the shield, deals him quite a blow. Again, dances away and lets him bleed out for a bit. So this winds on, and halfling's looking really bored in the end. And he just jumps on her. Just freaking get on with it! And the female barbarian just has a huge swipe, the great sword of the shield breaks in two, and it just hits into the guy's shoulder, and he just collapses into a heap. And people cheering, and you can see most people had betted the other way. A lot of people have lost money on this, and the halfling's got a canny eye for what's going on. And obviously bet correctly, so you get 75 gold.
Yeah.
But pretty much everybody else is winning. You can definitely see that Phoenix is taking more money than he's giving out. So we got another vote, and then we're up with a champ. Your friend over there looks a bit handy. He's a big old lad, isn't he?
I'll close my eyes and just cover my face. I'm not into this today.
You can't make yourself any smaller, you fucking idiot. Just because you can't see me, I can see you.
You're gone.
I've got scouts.
Yes,
Ah, pet! It's Gerard.
He's not very clever, is
It's
he?
a non-southern accent.
yeah. It's a mixture of everything.
He's not very clever. He's not very clever. What about this one over here? He's very quiet. You alright, boy?
Hey, laddie. I'm just watching.
Well, how about you get your money up and get involved then?
Well, I'll bet on my boys.
He ain't fighting.
Yeah, they will in a
Are you
minute.
telling me you want him to go up against a champ?
No, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The champ? Oh! Now we're talking.
What?
So,
Irish Father Christmas.
It's Paddy Christmas. So, right, well, we do a deal. We do a deal. You gotta get your buy-in. Your buy-in will be 200 gold.
Mm-hmm.
If you last for 1 minute against the champ, I'll give you 1,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Who is the champ?
Oh, you can't get to know that in advance. If I told you who the fucking champ was, you'd be off. Idiot.
Wait, what out of character? What's
I want in. It looks like a laugh.
You were gonna fight, but your scaredy cat friend over there.
I
He's
cover
more
my
of a
face.
lover.
I stick my middle finger up, just like hidden away, like stop it, please.
So, who's gonna do the talking then?
Well, we'll front up the money, and then he goes in.
Mm-hmm.
So 50 gold each.
Yeah.
I'll just do it. I'll just do it all because it's. I don't care about money, to be honest. My character doesn't care about money, which is why I just went 50 gold. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you front up 200.
1,000 gold and all the ale I can drink.
You look like you drink a lot, boy. It's just 1,000 gold. So you front up money. You get a little chip. So you're going against the champ. People start, looking your way and sizing you up. And as you hear a few people go over and put quite a lot of money on the champ. One or two putting money on you.
Can I? Do we think? Should I just put bless?
I don't know. It depends what the rules are, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Whether there's any detection on that?
Yeah.
It doesn't look. This
You've
is something
Was
you
she-
guys would probably ask you to, but it doesn't look like the sort of establishment that probably has magical,
Can you detect magic?
I'm not sure.
like
I'll find
counter
out.
measures. No.
So it should be.
Like I say, I'm not the person who would ask this sort of thing
I
because
can cure
I don't
wounds.
give a crap about magic.
Yeah, that's not.
Oh, I can't detect magic yet.
Okay, so you have been told that this is a Clan Boromar establishment,
Mm-hmm.
and you do know that it is a large criminal organisation. So this is obviously a well-run thing.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to you to decide if you want to do anything that you might cause offence or might be against the rules, or you can ask.
Or what? Yeah, ask him what the rules are.
Yeah, that's a good
And
idea.
if he says no rules, then anything goes.
So what's the rules here?
So you have to last for 1 minute against a champ.
It's 10 rounds.
10 combat rounds. Your choice, whether you want to go fists or weapons. I've gone completely sketch.
It started sounding like bread. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Ah, Billy.
Fists or weapons, your choice. You are carbon, then that's all. I can play this.
Come on,
Fists or weapons, your choice.
Think, what's his name? Graham Norton. Come on.
Yeah. It's Mrs. Brown's boys.
Yeah, Mrs.
Oh
Brown's
yeah,
voice,
yeah. Father Ted.
And yeah, fists or weapons, your choice. We don't fight to the death, but first to go down is the loser.
Right, so I have a quick word with him. Okay, so let's do weapons. We do weapons, but make a show of it.
Might not have a choice.
No, exactly.
It might be a show on its own.
Yeah, you've got to do 10 rounds, but we've got to make a show of it.
Oh, that's a very good point. Make
what I'm
sure you
thinking is-
specify. Ask him if it, like, what if it's shorter than 10 rounds because I beat him.
Yeah. Well, if yeah, what about that as well? What if you finish the round
You're
early?
fucking joking, man.
Oh no,
You double the money if we finish early.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
If you beat the champ, I'll give you 2,000 gold pieces.
Okay. Fine.
It's going to be something really nasty.
Make it last. This isn't Rocky. Don't leave it to the final round. But
Make it last.
make it.
Hey, no fucking Egypt stuff with magic either.
I'd say that.
But do a gladiator. Make it last. And while make the crowd cheer. Because
I can help him.
don't worry about winning. It's not about winning the fight. It's getting the noble distracted enough that he's into it, so that we can get up to the noble.
As you're stood there talking in front of the halfling, he reaches into his pocket and flicks her a gold coin.
I was thinking,
That's a fucking rock-on inspirational speech there. Shame I'm not writing it down. It was a nice use that for the champ. It was going to fucking wipe the floor with you.
I'll intimidate them then.
Maybe his parents were like Irish and one was from
Well,
Liverpool.
yeah, Liverpool.
Yeah, they're not that far away.
He was born on the ferry halfway. I'm never doing any more accents.
No, it's brilliant.
It's great.
Really
I love
well,
it.
Steve. I've been really enjoying it.
It's really good.
Yeah. Right, all right then. Well, let's get on with this then.
can we? Do we know how to get up to where the noble is?
You
Yeah.
don't. I mean, you can have a scout round.
Yeah.
So the map's there. I've given you the map. Obviously,
Yeah.
you unless you want to walk around everywhere, you don't really know what's going on other than seeing the
So if basically what I'm thinking is if we can get upstairs and then while the crowd is all looking at the fight, we can clonk him on the head, knock him unconscious, stick the mask in his face, put it onto one of us, and then assume that identity.
Remember that 10 rounds is only 1 minute, not 10 minutes.
We do it very, very quickly.
So there's a noble
Maybe there's
upstairs or
toilets.
downstairs?
Wow.
Maybe this door here leads
We've
to
got a-
toilets.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take it. Somebody's got to sit. No, that's the wrong idea. No, I take that back.
Okay, so if you want to have a walk around, you can, and I'll explain what's each part.
Yep.
So okay, so where do you want to go first?
I mean, to get the crowd in. I mean, we haven't got to the fight yet, have we? So
No,
we're
fight. The fight's.
We're waiting.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't sneak around.
Well, you don't need
I
to
can
sneak around.
sneak
around.
It's a bar. I mean, it's all open. There's no really.
Mhm.
There's nowhere really to sneak around anyway. So many people. But,
So
if
we
you just
still
want to
level
walk
one?
around and see
Yeah.
what's what,
I'll
I'll
see.
just explain it. So if you want to go on level 2,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
there's some private booths. The private booths have got curtains across,
Oh,
and
okay.
each one has like a doorman stood outside, whether they're
Okay.
part of the establishment or people's private security, you don't know.
Mhm.
But there's sounds from within, so they're obviously occupied. Pretty much everybody else is seated at tables, waiters and waitresses bringing drinks around. This top area, all along to the right hand side, they're all sort of dining tables, and there's people
Mhm.
sitting down eating. The windows, like in the corners, like the top and the bottom, they're not actually windows. They're smaller versions of these screens.
Mhm.
When you walk your way around to the stairs, you go past the stairs, and then on this left hand side, that area is completely empty. So there's empty tables there, and it looks like the reason that there are empty tables there is because there is a hulking warforged stood outside that door.
Mhm.
Cool.
So, and it is the warforged
Nice.
that you saw in the picture in B's playing room.
So I can just stand and watch him and then
Yeah.
take
Jeff and King, so I'll take it you two are doing that and having a walk
Yeah.
around the bar.
Yeah.
Okay, so upstairs it's pretty much as shown.
I was also going to suggest that you let rumours. So you say something as we walking past crowds. You say that Lobo, I've seen him fight before. He's an absolute killer. So everyone starts putting their money on Lobo.
Or you could say that I'm really rubbish and I throw the fight on purpose and you lot just bet against me.
Yeah.
Well, which one are you doing?
which one would you like to go for, fighter? Or
I'm not here. I'm
you're
there.
not there. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll just do what I do then.
Well, if one bets on Lobo and Lobo wins, then the house lose more money.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there'll be more suspicion. Maybe.
Really?
No, I don't think it would be.
They've been taking people's money, and suddenly everyone
I think
wins.
while I'm fighting and distracting everyone, though, you guys
Definitely
do need
walk
to sort
around,
out this guy and the Warforged and blah blah blah.
I guess no. I'll try and just go around, do my little bit of marketing, and direct marketing, and then just see how close I can get to his Warforged, what's going on.
Right, so as soon as you start to walk into that room, he turns and from where he looks like he's doing his normal standing there routine, room cupboard style, and until you approach that area, and then he goes on to redness and starts to walk towards you and holds his hand out as if to stop you.
High five.
And I could potentially sneak through, maybe.
Okay,
so it's definitely not
Yep.
allowed in that area. It's empty for a reason.
Okay.
So while you're off wandering around, you two, you're still hanging out near the halfling. So wandering over is this, so 50-ish-year-old woman, but very stylish, quite beautiful for a woman of her age. Really just completely overdressed for the setting. She comes over to you and runs her finger down your arm gently. Says, so, are you going to grace us with your prowess tonight?
That's a deep voice.
She's husky.
Obviously, smoking too many fire sticks.
Yeah.
She'll 60 a day. That's weird.
60.
I always do.
Right.
Depending on your performance, we might request your presence later if it would suit you. And your companions, of course.
I'm down with that. Yeah.
Do well and you may earn the favour of somebody extremely powerful.
I think that's the bloke.
Hey, that's it. Who'd that be then?
We don't need to discuss that now. Let's see how you perform. But my master is always on the lookout for people with skills, shall we say.
So where's this private party at?
In the room over there.
I've just tried to.
She walks up to the halfling and 1,000 gold on. What was your name again?
Lobo.
Lobo. I like that name. And she wanders off.
I think I'm in there.
Only if you win, laddie.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything? You can bet on him if you want.
I will. Can I roll to persuade to see how well I get people to bet on Lobo, or do I not need to do that?
Right, so Phoenix will offer you 2-to-1 odds
Right.
on any bet up to 100 gold that you want to put down.
Yeah.
On his surviving the 1 minute duration.
Right.
And he will give you 5-to-1 while laughing heartily on him beating the chap.
Okay. I'll bet on him.
Yeah, I will
To
too.
survive or to beat.
Okay.
Your choice.
Oh.
I'll bet 200 gold to beat.
100 max.
Sorry, 100
Okay.
gold to beat.
100 to survive.
Unless you do want to, if you do want to persuade, I'll let you have a persuade roll to try and exceed the maximum bet.
Okay. No, 10.
Right, well, it's a post roll anyway, so you never know. I might get less than that, but I didn't. So no. So
100 gold.
Yeah, I'll do 100 to survive them.
Okay.
I'll do 100 to beat.
Each way.
Cover my bases.
So the bets to beat don't pay out if he only survives.
Okay.
So he actually has to win.
He has to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose you get more back though if you beat the
Yeah,
races.
you get 5 to 1.
Oh, great. Okay.
So you get
That's
500
okay.
back if you did.
So that
manage
was 100.
to win. Okay. So Phoenix goes on to start whipping the crowd into a frenzy, giving it the old patter. The champ's coming on. He's got some smug. He's going to grind him into dust. Whipping that last sort of frenzy out of the crowd, get some more bets in. Then coming stomping down the stairs is the champ, and the crowd starts chanting champ, 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 champ. And he's this huge orc. And he is carrying a great
The
axe.
champ.
The champ. He is carrying a great axe. So they're chanting his name, and he just lifts the axe up and points to you. Half-breeds. I like smashing half-breeds.
Spit at his feet.
Okay, you get escorted to the top
And
of the stairs.
I say something nasty in Orcish.
Okay.
Curse him.
And his lineage.
And the pony you rode in on.
Okay, can you make an intelligence check for me, please?
Probably not, but 11.
Whoop. Okay. Right, so you are led over to the edge of the pit, and you're let down. You head out into the centre, so we have some minis out.
Minis.
Okay.
Hold on, he looks like that fella from earlier.
Yes, because I didn't have any
Any dead?
big orc minis in my bestiary box, so the ogre was the only one I had. Right, initiative rolls.
Oh, sorry.
It's in character.
16.
Oh, you beat me by 1. Okay, you're up first.
Right, I obviously try to negotiate with him. Because that's my style. So I will rage, obviously, as bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And how big is the arena?
It's okay. So I didn't have anything. We'll say this is
The squares?
the squares. The 5.
Sorry,
squares.
I meant
you start 10 feet apart.
You know what I meant, don't you?
It's half the size of the last one, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So little squares are 5.
Yeah. The big squares are 5
Oh,
in this
okay.
case. The little squares were 5 when we used it last week, so it's a slightly smaller arena. It's that big it's that shape as well, but we'll use this for now. So everybody's crowded around the sides, cheering starts, chant, chant, chant. You hear a few, Lobo, Lobo, but not many.
Oh, you hear me, definitely for sure.
Here
We start.
Yeah.
So I will attempt to hit him with my hook from distance. Do I just go balls out? I don't know if I want to go balls out.
Just do what you do.
Just go balls out, Jeff.
I don't know.
Just kill.
I'm thinking
Wait
last or try and win. Last or try.
Wait one round and then see how you feel then and go for it.
Yeah, I think maybe I'll start off with a reckless attack on the first one.
Reckless.
That should be my nickname. Does a 23 hit him?
Yes, it does, sir.
Yay.
Right. And I'm just gonna not use the hook part. Just gonna bap him with the blunt end.
The blunt end, yeah, blunt end attack, yeah.
Ooh.
And roll off the table. And that is 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay, so you wind it up. Again, getting it up so fast it makes this humming noise, and the crowd sort of hush as they hear the. Well, I've never seen a weapon of this sort at all. You unleash it, hits him in the stomach, and blowing all the air out of his lungs. You hit him firmly in the diaphragm. Okay, good hit. He looks up at you. Now it's my turn, boy. He closes the distance. And he takes 2 swings with his great axe.
Jeez, 2 swings?
With advantage.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Only on the first one or both?
That's a good question. I don't know. It's really ambiguous. It just says attack rolls against you.
Yeah, so that's all of them. For
Yeah, it
next
probably
turn.
is all of them. Yeah.
Right, so I hit on the first with a 19,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second attack misses. So you take 6 points of damage after 3. Okay, so he swings his great axe down, clips you across the chest with the first swing, and then reverses and tries to sweep your legs out from underneath you, but you manage to see what his intent is, and you leap over the blade as it swings. Crowd go, ooh! You're up next.
Oh, I'm going to reckless attack him. I'm just going to go for it, Steve.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit him?
17 just hits, yeah.
Seeing as he's close
Did
now.
you take a step back?
No, seeing as he's close, I'll
Okay.
just bap him with the
Okay.
with the back end of the
Yeah.
hook. And that is 8 damage.
Okay. So you clout him squarely across the jaw, using your hook this time as a knuckle duster. He rolls back a bit, but shakes his head and holds on. He then winds himself up, take another 2 swings. This time he goes for your legs first. So that's a 22, which is it on the second. That's a 10 and misses, and a 17,
Oh.
which is a hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 11 and 10, 21, so half to 10 points of damage.
I'm not going to last. I'm not going to last unless I can get like a critical on him or something.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I should. Damn.
Okay. Do I keep going reckless or do I just?
I think of now. This is out of character. I would jump in.
No, you can't because you'll get
You
battered
break the
by.
back, yeah.
Yeah. Remember, it's a well-run establishment, so they're going to have
They
people that watch
swoop
out for
in.
that sort of stuff. Okay, I'm going to try hitting him again, reckless styly, and I miss.
With both?
Yeah,
What did you get?
11.
Yeah, you missed.
Was the
Okay,
top
so
one.
again you go for a gut punch this time, hold on to the hook, but you slip slightly and release the chain as you on your swing through. It drags across the ground, and you although you connect with his stomach with your fist because he's not got the hook behind it, it doesn't really seem to do any damage. Okay, he grins at you, seemingly thinking he's got the upper hand. Again, he goes for a low cut with the axe and hits with a 23. And then the second one, as he swings through like this, he lets go of the axe with one hand, and his second attack he goes to backhand him with his fist, sort of a humiliating form of slap across the face. But misses. So he swings up, you manage to duck out of the way, but you do take 7 points of damage, half to 3 from the axe.
Right. Gotta hit him this time. Does a 15 hit him?
No. So again, you manage to keep hold of the chain this time. As you hit him, he flexes all his muscles, and the armour really hardens up, and but yeah, it doesn't connect solidly enough to do any damage. This time he laughs in your face.
It's not going well, guys. It's not going well.
Well, while the fight is there, what's the noble guy doing?
The noble guy is looking. He's stood on the balcony watching the fight.
Okay.
He's not looking particularly impressed.
Oh no.
Yeah, we didn't see a way to get up to him because he always at through the private door.
It's through the private door where the bodyguard is. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Still not
I
there.
think.
So as you stood there watching, so we'll say you've been watching since the beginning of the fight. So this is now the third round in. As you've been stood there watching, the noble stood there looking pretty bored. The woman comes over and starts to talk into his ear, and he nods a few times. So she's still there, and then we're gonna now go into the third round.
Okay.
Right. So fourth round. Sorry. So the orc just laughs at you. He drops his axe on the ground, bangs his fists together, and he's seemingly offering now to go easy on you and only fight you.
I shout down, "Oi, laddie! Make it interesting!"
Oi, lad! Did you reckless attack last time?
Yes.
Didn't you? Okay. So first punch hits with a 20, not a natural 20, and the second one hits with a 25. And you take...
Do you actually get a dice for punching?
Yes.
Bloody hell.
So that's 4, 12 damage, 6 in total. Because you're raging.
Right, I'll attack him again. Come on. That's better. Does a 25 hit him?
Yes, it does.
Could have done with a bloody critical there.
We get the crowd going. Dum dum.
That's not bad.
Lucky.
Actually, if my fingers there. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. He did not like that one. He did not like that one at all. Okay, at the end of that round, Dave, you hear a whisper behind you, and it says, "For fuck's sake, help him out!" And then there's this almighty commotion behind you, as and you took a brief glimpse at it behind you. There is a human, and he's currently got his hand deep within this half ogre's pocket that stood behind you. And the half ogre's obviously caught him, and he's got grasped by the arm. And everybody has just turned around to look at this all of a sudden. Everybody seems distracted by this. What do you want to do?
I want to.
This is so you wasn't expecting anything.
Okay.
So your two reaction is either you turn around. What else happened over there? It's created such a commotion that everybody sort of turned around and started watching what's going on there rather than what's going on over there, because what's going on over there at the moment isn't particularly exciting because everybody's just expecting to see the champ pound yet another schmuck into the floor.
I'm really tempted to jump in and knock the champion down.
Yeah, no one's
and
looking.
then run.
But then that will invalidate.
That would take more than 6 seconds.
Okay, alright.
You've got one action. So you two are distracted because you were not expecting anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dave got the whisper, so he can take an action
So
now.
we've turned around.
Yeah. So I'll have to.
I will cast, while everyone's distracted, I will cast Healing Word down to Lobo, and I'll do it at second level.
Yeah.
So that'll be, it's 2 d4s plus 3.
Yep.
Well, it's 1d4 plus 3, but it's not double, do we? It's just plus
It's
6.
just the
not plus
dice
6.
that gets doubled, isn't it, I think?
Yeah.
What does it say?
We gains hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
I think you'll find though that you get an extra bonus because you're rolling another dice because your life domain.
Yeah.
And I think the description says you get your charisma modifier to every dice, don't you?
I don't know. I don't know what that might be. If it helps, it sounds right. Preserve, no. Well, actually, I can try.
Whenever you use a spell first level or higher to restore HP, the creature gains an additional HP equal to 2 plus the spell level, right?
Mm.
So you're casting that at second level.
Second level.
The spell does what?
What
So,
healing?
so you're automatically going to do 4 extra on top of whatever you do as a dice roll because of that.
So it's 2d4 plus 3.
And then the spell, what spell?
Healing word.
Healing word. So you'd be doing 2d4 plus 7.
Okay, plus 7.
Yeah.
And there's no visual effect. That's what I was trying to get at. So 4, 5, 6. So 11.
No, plus 7.
Yeah.
6 plus 7 is 13.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 6 plus 7 is 15.
What happened there?
Okay. He takes 2 more
Isn't it my
fist swings. No, because you.
No, I take loss. You.
That's a.
I actually hit. That's why I'm
You did.
surprised.
You did.
Yeah.
You went. You hit.
Yeah.
And I didn't take his action. Now it's my go. So 2 swings at you. That's a 14. You did reckless again. Second one's 10. So you miss. He misses with a first fist. 22. Roll. Let's see if that's a critical. 23. So only 1 hit for 7 damage, rounded down to 3.
Right, I shall attempt to hit him again. Does a 17 hit him?
Yes, it does.
Oh, that's not bad. So it's 13 damage.
Okay. So in Rocky style, you know, you've reeled in the combat, and then all of a sudden you've had this burst of energy within you, and you've
Don't know where that came from.
you've looked up, and the rage has filled you, and you've followed through with such an almighty hit that you think he has to go down, and you see him reel back, and he goes to one knee, and he crouches down, and you think that's it, it's over, I've won. I don't know how I've won, but you haven't. He picks his axe up, stares you straight in the eye. Thought you got me there, didn't you, boy? And he takes 2 swings at you with the axe and rolls a 1.
And drops it.
Yeah.
His rage is so much that he just overhead double-handed swing that you dodge out of the way and just into the floor next to you, and like that, so he doesn't get his second attack. Your turn.
Right, I'll wreck this attack him again. That's annoying. It's like so close. Yeah, so that's 25 total.
Okay, he had 1 hit point left. The reason he stood up was the orc ability, like
Yes,
the
relentless.
Okay, so amazingly,
Relentless endurance.
relentless endurance. That's it. So amazingly, you managed to come back from what was sure defeat, and you don't quite know how you've done it because you was on your last legs.
I don't want to take away from what they did, but I wouldn't have actually gone down.
You wouldn't.
No, because I had enough hit points left to take that last hit and another one.
Right. Okay.
So yeah. But thanks for that, Dave. That was cool.
I was adding up in my head, and wasn't taking enough into account on your rage. Okay, so yeah, you managed to win.
Yay!
And the crowd are like,
Got lots of money.
what the hell?
Yeah.
Just complete shock.
Low vote, yeah.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Collect our winnings.
Definitely.
Is he?
I'll pay for our
Because
potions.
this isn't to the death, so I assume he's just unconscious.
He's unconscious, yes. Yes, it's not to the death, he is just unconscious. Right, so you go over to a very unhappy Phoenix who pays out how much?
A lot.
Yeah, 2,000 gold to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then those of you, so you get paid, you did only
It was 100
on surviving
to win.
to win, so
Yeah.
you get 500,
Mm.
you get 500,
Yep.
you did to survive, so you get 200.
Cool.
So I'll add 500 onto mine.
Well done, Logo.
Well, that's team effort. Go Team Badgers.
Yeah.
Oh no, what was it? Alphabet game.
It's the alphabet game.
Alphabet game. That's it.
You might want to think of your own name rather than being referred to as the alphabet game from this point forwards.
I thought you were going to make an anagram out of all the initials.
I was thinking, has he got a name?
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I can't think of one. No, what is it? What's it found? Then he said, and I'll be A and I'll be B. Like, that still doesn't make a word.
No, I thought you was going for an anagram as well. Like it's going to say klutz or something, or yeah.
No, it's just because I don't know how it popped out. It's just like it was KLMNI. Alphabet. And then you went and ruined it by calling yourself Swiddo. But it had no in it, so that was enough. Right. So, fight is over.
Boom.
Phoenix pays out. He looks you in the eye and he says, "You did something, and I don't know what, but you did something."
It's encouraging.
Lucky they haven't got
I
security
just
cameras.
nod.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Okay, and so you collect your winnings. You still think Phoenix has come away with more than he lost. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't have been walking out of the establishment.
Well, of course, because 90% of the people in there probably bet on the other guy.
Yeah. But yeah, you walk away with a sizable sum of money.
We could retire now.
Okay, so the woman walks over as you're collecting your winnings. Oh, that was mightily impressive. I thought you was done for until, well, your friend here stepped in. So, but nonetheless, mightily impressive. My employer would, well, he'd like to meet you.
Why not? Let's go. Do you think I should heal, guys?
Does she
Yeah, I think
know
so.
that?
It's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she know that we, all of us, or she's talking
Yeah.
to us too?
No, she's
Huh?
talking to all of you.
Oh, I was going to say.
Please, allow us to take care of any ouchies you may have.
Oh, ouchies.
Ouchies.
It's a little bit worried now.
It's only fair.
Oh, okay.
You know, since you entertained us so much. Just bear with me, sorry. I've run out of treasury tags.
Let's go and rob a bank, Steve. Imagine that, going into a bank. Give me your treasury tags.
But not the plastic ones, I want a metal one. Okay, so she walks you over to the room where the Warforged was stood outside. Warforged is now gone. The door stands open, and she walks you in. So the room's quite large. You can see on the way out there is a large table in the centre. There's no one else in the room that you can see. Over on the right hand side, there's actually a shimmering portal. And she starts to walk over towards it and beckons you over. So please, you know, don't be afraid. I don't know if you're from around these parts, but this device will just take us to the next level of the inn. It has a privacy filter, so we won't be disturbed by anybody wandering in here and trying to come upstairs. It's a means of privacy that goes beyond the privacy booths outside, and my employer is a very powerful man and doesn't like to be disturbed. And she walks through it and disappears.
I'll walk after her.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You walk into the room.
Okay, so you disappear. You take it, everybody follows.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so David and I are now going to have to go and get the other map.
Right, pee break.
messages from Josh.
Yeah, he says, because I think he thought we was expecting him to like join, but he said, "Oh yeah, sorry, so everyone won't be there now," because he says it's dragging along. So I said, "So when do you think you'll be finished then?" So yeah, that's all right. He says he's got no more shows planned, so after this one, this is his only sort of disruption. Yeah, hopefully it should. I'm hoping not. It's gonna be too. Yeah, he's got a dress rehearsal Sunday.
Ooh. Too close to the edge.
Fancy. Move that chat with you.
I can't remember which way I put this down either.
Oh, look away. Okay.
That was quick. I thought I was going to have to use Relentless Endurance, Steve, to be honest.
Okay, so you walk through the door, and you
Ooh.
are magically teleported to here.
Yeah. Magically teleported, are we? Oh.
Non-magically teleported?
Yeah, so the room is actually triangular shaped along here, but can't quite do that with resin tiles. This area again is a balcony area.
Yeah.
There is a table here, there's some units in the corner, there's a closed door over here. There's a man stood next to the balcony, he has a glass of wine on the table, there is a carafe of wine and some more glasses. He turns to you and says, please come in and make yourself welcome.
Healing was mentioned.
Of course.
We've got healing wine or something.
In due course, make yourself comfortable. My name is Damien Irwinen, and you recognise the Irwinen name. It's one of the royal names.
Go and sit down. Where is he about roughly in this sort of area?
He's stood over here, nonchalantly over by the balcony.
Coming over, boys and girls?
Yep.
Yep.
Stood at this door is a Warforged.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the same one from before?
It's the same one from downstairs, and the one from the picture. So he looks like a hulking set of armour. He's just stood,
Just to
at attention.
Bodyguard
just
stuff,
to get a reminder for myself. So with this polymorph thing, I have to get a good look at this other person thing, and then I can drink it and then calm down. How long would I need to take to do that?
A minute of surreptitious looking, or
I'll just do that then.
Yeah, look around.
you stare each other out.
Yeah.
Okay. So Damien turns to the woman. Gran, please serve our friends. So the woman starts pouring wine and she's just chatting away and says, of course, I didn't introduce myself. My name's Grace, the Lady Grace, but everybody calls me Gran.
Gran?
Gran.
G-R-A-N?
No, G-R-A-I-N-E.
Oh,
Oh.
fancy. I say, my name's
Please.
Lobo.
Please, be
People
seated.
call me Lobo.
Be seated.
Yeah.
We're all friends.
Sit down at the table.
Okay.
Yeah, we all sit.
You'll sit.
Mhm.
You'll drink the wine.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any ale?
Do you ask if there's ale?
Yeah.
Of course. Yes, of course. We can ring for some. So you haven't drunk the wine?
No.
Okay. Can everybody else make me a constitution saving throw, please?
But I don't
What's
drink.
that?
But would I need to make a constitution saving throw if I don't drink?
Well, you can ingest, and if you want to drink
Roll
for
20.
effect,
Yep.
And then your
Okay.
constitution.
It's a bit like Data from Star Trek.
Add plus whatever your constitution is.
Where's the constitution on this sheet?
Next to dexterity, strength, dexterity,
okay.
constitution.
As a warforged,
At the
you're
top,
immune
the
to
stats.
poison. Yeah.
Ah, got it. So mine's +2. So I've got 5 + 2, 7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
5.
5. Okie dokie. Okay, so you two, you start to feel woozy.
Oh, no.
Sort of,
Would my poison resistance kick in on this kind of thing?
you got poison resistance, so
Yes.
you get an advantage on your saving throw.
Okay, so I'll just roll it again.
Oh,
That was better.
Natural 20. It was on a 2 and it went ching. Natural 20.
Okay, so being familiar with poisons and having resistance to them and rolling an actual 20, you taste the twang in the wine and you realise that there is something in here.
Yeah, I spit it out and then I run over and twat it out of the hand.
So as you do that, the noble guy has been walking towards the door. He opens the door and steps through, and then the Warforged steps back in front of him. Okay, so that's the action. You're sat at the table. You are starting now to feel really woozy and tired. You know, sort of
Popped
like
your
that.
pill.
Yeah.
So you've reacted, and now we're going to roll initiative.
When we try not to fight, it comes to us.
Where's my ale?
Ooh.
11.
Better than me. I did a mighty 10.
6.
Logan,
Pardon?
initiative order.
10.
Kingsman,
5.
Swidow,
11.
and
6. I've just realised that I could have used that, couldn't I?
Purified food and drink. What's that do?
It purifies food and drink.
What does that count? Does that get rid of
But you
poison as well?
would have had to have done it before.
I
you
thought I saw that, I was like,
Yeah.
Yes, it
It's
would
the
have
same,
worked.
like, I think
Oh.
clerics can get it as
That's
well.
I was
right,
looking
but I
at
always
those,
assumed it was just like
Yeah, we're gonna.
get rid of like spoil.
But it's one of those things
Five
you could always
radius.
do
Yeah.
quietly,
Yeah.
but you have to remember to do it
Yeah, before.
every time. And you can just do it.
It's not something you would have done because you wouldn't have suspected that.
No.
there's anything in it,
Ah,
so
yeah, that's a
it's-
good point,
yeah.
actually. It was afterwards. When
Hindsight's a wonderful thing.
But now,
every time there's food, I might just cast it.
now it has happened.
From now on,
Now on, I'm
single
purifying
time.
everything.
Is it a cantrip? you could
Oh
have
no, it's not. It's,
Oh, it's an actual spell.
Yeah.
That's a shame. If it was a cantrip, I would do. That's the sort of thing I'd OCD. Yeah, purify the cup of tea.
Mind you, I have 3 slots now, so it depends how often we encounter food.
You have food that's dodgy.
Yeah.
Brutus looks quite weird. Is that so? That's the other Warforged then.
Yep, that's the other Warforged. I just like the
Brutus.
picture. Right,
He's a
so
skinny one.
It's like a fashion.
he's
wall.
there,
Ooh.
Okay. Right.
and I'll put her down there. We don't
Ooh.
go for the big reveal on that one yet. Okay,
Jesus.
Swidow, you're up first.
Oh, he's last. Wow.
So
Must
what you
go
have seen,
Bash up the.
what you have seen,
Yep.
is him leap across the table and batter the carafe of wine and the glass of wine that's in the man's hand away. Okay, that's what's happened.
Okay.
Can I shout as well? It's drugged.
Mhm.
No.
And that Warforged is, and I can see that Warforged has stopped in Have I seen the guy go through the door?
Yeah, he just went through the door, but that's where he was heading anyway. So
Mhm.
he's not taking any threatening action. The Warforged has not done anything yet. The woman standing next to you has not done anything yet. She's stood there holding a glass of wine. So the only person that has taken an action or a reaction is Kingsman, who's leapt across the table and just thrown the wine.
Okay. I will. Well, if I see the other guy going that way, I'll go for the big boy and go hit him.
Okay. But for what reason? Because nobody's done anything.
I know. Oh yeah. Sorry. I could either hit. Or I want.
You
hit
can
the old
delay
lady-
your action.
Hit
if
the
you
old
want.
lady. I'll get my sword ready. I'll just get
So
ready
it's
just in
gonna-
case.
So you stand up from the table and you pull your weapon,
Yeah.
wondering why the hell Kingsman has reacted the
What
way
the
he
hell's
has.
going on?
So you're gonna
Just
hold your
steady
action.
action. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Lobo?
I am going to do the same and see what happens. And if
Okay.
they get hostile, then I will attack them.
Okay, so you're also gonna stand up, weapon at the ready, and wait and see what
And
happens.
say, what's the meaning of this?
Okay. Right. So her form suddenly shifts. So where she was a fairly beautiful a very beautiful 50-ish year old woman,
She
the
doesn't
whole visage now changes to be this hag, witch, warts face, evil, cackling, ancient crow.
Glad I didn't get there.
So everybody, because you're all within sight, can you please make a wisdom saving throw for me, please? And Noella, because of the poison you've ingested, you need to make this with disadvantage. So you need to roll twice and take the lowest.
Okay.
18.
That's 17.
16.
Oh, 17 and 14. That's not bad. You say
I've got
wisdom check.
0.
The wisdom saving throw.
So I've got 14 on my dice.
So then your wisdom is. That.
16.
Oh, plus 5. So 14 plus 5 is. Can't add up. 19.
19. Okay.
16.
16. Dave.
18, 19, 21.
18.
19.
19. Okay. So nobody reacts, but her whole form shifts, and so you're all immune to that effect. It was a frightening visage, so should have frightened you, but didn't. So what she will do, Swiddo, you're right next to her, so she's going to take a swing at you with the now very long, extremely sharp claws
Oh,
that
is she now?
she has grown out the end of her fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see her try.
When do we come back in with our delayed actions? Is that at the end of the round?
Oh, he's got a natural 20.
I love it when they get cocky.
He's got a natural 20. Oh, he got a natural with a big dice.
With the big dice.
Had to make it point.
Bearing in mind, Steve used to do that all the time when he
Yeah.
used to do
Yeah,
it for us.
you've had it easy tonight.
Yeah.
You've been
I know.
rolling really
You rolled a
well.
1 with it. That was
I've-
like rare.
Yeah, I've never been hit so far. So, what's she want?
That's 11 points of damage as she rakes her claws down your chest, so you're left with 5 scrape marks
Jesus.
along your armour. So
Okay.
11 damage.
Yeah, Steve, I was just asking, when you delay an action, does that mean you go at the end of the round?
No, it means you can go now.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
so
okay.
if you can move your action, so you can move yourself in the initiative order, but you held your action, so you only get to take your action rather than your whole turn. So you can't do any moves or anything like that now, but you can take your attack, and in that way you don't move in the initiative order.
Yeah.
Okay, so Swiddo, you want to take your attack?
Yeah, I'll go swing it. I'll chop her up. Crazy witch lady. Ah. That is 24.
24.
No, hold on, wait. It's 23.
23 hits.
And I held the weapon. So would that be 1d? Well, if I've got my shield and my sword, so yeah, it'll
so
be
it's,
1d8.
it's only 1d8, yeah.
That's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay. You swing down, striking across her shoulder. You draw blood. No.
Right, I'm going to do.
Don't I get to go?
Sorry, no, yes.
So I can only do one thing.
You can only attack, yeah.
I'm going to take my potion of healing then.
Okay.
Instead.
Yeah.
Because I can't attack because I'm too far away. And if I can't move and attack, then I can't get to them anyway. So
I've got backups, but when you need it.
Cool. 8. What was it? Is it just 2d6?
2d6 plus 2.
Oh, right, cool. Oh, that's not bad. Thank you very much, Steve.
You're welcome.
10. Cool. Puts me 12 max.
No.
Okay. How far away am I?
So each one of these is 5, so you'd be 15 feet on a move because there's a table in the centre, so really it's a bit like that. But so if you wanted to move next to her,
Move forward 5 and do poison spray.
oh, you can do poison spray across the table.
It's got a range.
It's range of 10 feet.
Yeah, okay, that's good. So I'll do poison spray, so that
Just
is
throw wine at her face.
3 plus 13, so that's 16.
No, so with poison spray, it's not a roll to hit; it's just a saving throw.
Ah, okay. So that was a 3.
So you don't need to roll the dice. So
Ah.
I have to roll higher than 13 on this.
Ah, okay.
I rolled 19 on the dice, so
Oh, didn't work.
no damage. Kingsman.
I jump up onto the table, run towards the hag, and try and hit it with the hammer.
Hammer.
Plus 3. 9, no, 12.
12 misses.
No.
Okay. Right.
Is it Brutai?
You're on.
Brutus.
Are you on the table?
Yes.
On the table.
I'm on the table. Yeah.
He takes one step forward and swings to attack you.
That's why I jump.
He extrudes a blade from his arm.
Ooh.
So it's about the same size as your longsword.
Right.
So he clenches his fist and so like Weapon X.
Oh God! Don't say that. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
In the film that would be
No,
objectionable.
we don't talk about it.
And then it takes a swing at you. Not you. You. Oh. With a 17.
No, I jump over it.
Bless you.
Which is most unusual for a dwarf in blade.
Yeah, with the dexterity of what?
I hide down behind my shield.
Yes, we'll just pretend that didn't happen and you duck behind your tower shield. Get back behind the tower shield.
That was so like Mario.
You're just a siege guy from Rainbow Six. That's what you are.
Right, okay, yeah.
Anyway, so that's it. End of round.
Oh how?
So. No, right. Let's do it. Swear, you are.
Alright, chop her up. Let me try and finish
Chop her up, big star.
Big style. I chop you up like kebab. I don't chop you up like kebab. 12?
12 misses.
Can I intimidate her though? See if I
No.
can. Okay. Damn.
No, you can't intimidate a hag. Okay, so you swing. She ducks definitely out of the way. Lobo.
I will. How far away is that? Is that 5, 10, 15? the wall forge.
5, 10, and you're effectively next to him there.
But I don't want to be next to him. I want to be 15 feet away.
15 or 10 feet away?
Or 10 feet.
Yeah, that's 10 feet away.
Yeah, back there. Yeah.
Yep.
And I will reckless attack him.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit him?
A 19 does hit him, yes.
Yeah.
And I will just bap it with the...
You're not gonna... Yeah.
No, because I don't think it will kill him or anything. That is 11 damage.
Okay. He goes down.
What?
Yep. He goes down.
Huh? You're kidding me?
Nope.
Oh, it wasn't even him, was it? Huh?
So you bring it up to speed. You hit him in the side of the head with the blunt end, the massive dent in the side of the helmet, and he clatters to the ground.
It wasn't even him.
Okay.
I think.
Oh, it's not enough room to put him down.
Just takes up the whole board.
We're taking off.
That can't be him. That's just.
Okay. Right.
You don't know. He might have been like, like intimidating looking, but not much inside. Do you know what I mean? Because you wouldn't pick on someone who had that thing standing next to them, would you?
No.
Unless you knew that it inside was just like a withered husk of an old warforged or something.
We shall see.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see.
Yeah, I don't think he would have put, I don't know, a fully fledged warforged like me.
Or maybe he's just plain dead.
Maybe.
Okay, so it's Grand's turn. She looks over and sees the warforged go down and goes, and her whole face contorts. The jaw stretches, the teeth become even longer, and she looks over at you.
Oh no.
And can you make another wisdom saving throw for me?
It's so scary, I'm going to get nightmares.
So that's 8 plus 3. 11?
The DC is 11.
your
You feel
wisdom.
this horrible chill overtake your entire body, starting in your chest. Your heart stops beating, and the blood in your veins turns to ice as you're almost frozen on the spot, and you can't breathe. And just the sheer shock of this frightening face threatens to overwhelm you. And then you steady yourself, and then your heart starts beating again. You manage to fight off the frightening visage.
Excellent, thank goodness.
That's a drop to 0 hit points effect if that had taken.
Okay.
Oof, that's not good.
Okay, so with her attack, she attacks you with a claw attack again, and misses.
Good.
Noella, your turn.
Can I do poison spray again?
I got hit by a granny. Damn.
At 17 on the dice.
Ah.
Perfect. Kingsman.
I'll hit her again, if I can.
With the flat end, Dave, with the flat end.
Yeah. 16.
Nice.
16 hits.
1d8. That's 3 points of damage.
I could have sworn you just said 30.
30 points of damage.
Okay, so she swings down. You swing down from the table with your battle axe,
Yeah.
and you catch her
Hammer.
in the hammer. So you catch her on the shoulder. You did some damage.
Tough old cookie.
Did some damage.
Some damage.
This feels bad as if we're like.
Okay, so the door swings open.
There's
Stepping through, I'm
Oh,
going to
no.
take him off now.
Oh, it's his dad.
Yeah, the real one.
Yeah.
Well, Lobo, you're in trouble.
Can we also see what's in that room when the door opens?
Yeah, there's a red curtain.
Oh.
It's the Wizard of Oz.
There's a red curtain across the doorway. You don't really get to see what's in there.
Everything's red. Red bag, red curtain.
The red hand gown.
Okay, so he moves in.
That's a girl.
He plonks himself midway between
Son of a...
Kingsman and Lobo. You see he's wearing...
Did we get an attack of opportunity?
No, because he's moving into combat, not out of combat. He's wearing some sort of gauntlets, so his hands look bigger than what they should be, really. He clenches them together and they seem to form into this one solid lump, and then a blade extrudes out of the joined form, so his arms are now locked together, and he forms a greatsword. And he swings once at Kingsman and once at Lobo. That's a natural 20 on you, Jeff.
Oh, cheers. Especially when I haven't got bloody rage on.
With a big dice.
And a 1 on David.
Ooh.
Really?
Surprise the ridiculous.
I jumped again.
That's 22 points.
Oh,
of
shit,
damage.
Steve. That's
I
ridiculous.
think that
I rolled a 10.
if we can set
No, that's
set
not
current
right at
file.
all.
Somehow.
Sorry. I haven't got anything.
I don't have any either.
I should have put that
I've
manual
only got
version
hand
back
axe.
because
It's not
we're
on the-
fighting
on the
on
camera.
this side.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't think of that.
It depends. If we're fighting in the next room,
Yeah.
it'll
No.
be handy.
We can just move this a little bit.
Got it.
Turn it round.
There we go.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Kind of.
See.
Yeah.
Right, that's my go. Swidow, you're up.
Right. So he's trying to take them. It's been chopped. Granny, she what? Get rid of her. That is 19.
Hit.
10 points of damage. She
Nice.
better be dead.
She is still alive.
Whoa. Get rid of this thing.
Lolo.
Can you take a 5-foot step back without getting attacked?
No, because you'd be leaving unless you've got a disengage action. You can disengage, but then you won't be able to
then
attack.
you won't be able to attack.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to disengage because if I get hit one more time, I'm dead. So,
Okay, so you can disengage.
so I'll if I disengage, how far can you move disengaging?
You can move your movement rate.
Oh right, okay. So I'll move around there.
Yep.
So that I'm still within distance attack for the next round, if that makes sense.
Okay, you will have a bit of a disadvantage from where you are because
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I could move there.
yeah, you can move there. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so Gran goes again. She tries to claw you. 15.
No.
Okay. Noella, you're up.
I think I might cast a fog cloud to protect myself, but I'm not sure if that will harm, obviously, us attacking her.
What was the radius on that?
Oh, the radius of fog cloud is 120 feet,
Oh.
I think.
No, that's
no.
it.
Oh, that's
Range.
different.
Radius
Oh,
is
20
20.
foot. 20 foot.
Yeah, so it's going to fill this entire room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What other spells have you got?
I have Cure Wounds, Purify Food and Drink, and
Oh, have you
Speak with
got
Animals.
cure wounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
And cantrips, I've got Druidcraft, Frostbite, and Poison Spray.
Okay, so it might be worth doing cure wounds on Jeff because he took
Yeah.
a hefty hit and he's looking pretty damaged.
So yeah, I'll do Cure Wounds then.
So if you click
And
on
you
it
don't
until
have to
you-
worry about how. Oh, has that got a range on it?
What, Cure Wounds?
Yeah.
Cure wounds is touch.
Touch.
Yeah,
So
because
you-
I was going to say you can move without
Yeah, I'll
getting
move and
attacked
do
because you're on the
cure
other side of
wounds.
the table.
So you can go to there.
Right.
Yeah.
We're all going to pile behind Swiddo and just like
Yeah, just human shit.
Get behind the tank!
yeah.
We've left the door. What is up? Whoops. He's just hopping about.
So I think it's
He's
1d8, is it?
Yeah, so D8 is. That's not that one.
It's the one that looks like a diamond.
Is that one?
No, that's D10.
Ah.
No,
1d8
that's a
plus
triangle. That's it. There
this
we
one.
go.
They don't look like diamonds. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So it's 11 hit points back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Thank you very much.
Glad to be of service.
I live to fight another round.
Kinsman.
Well, I have no spell slots available,
Oh,
so I'm back to attacking anyway. So I'll attack the hag.
Take her down. Kingsman, take her down!
18 plus 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
You hit.
Yeah,
Kill the old.
7 points of damage.
Kill the bitch.
Good damage.
Thundering thud.
Good damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brutus 2. Obviously, he has only you to attack, so he's going to take 2 swings at you.
Mm-hmm.
First swing is 21.
It hits.
Okay.
The cat's back.
Got it
Cat's
on the back of there, Steve.
Jeez.
Got it on the back of
Oh,
there.
hello.
You still ain't coming in.
So I just said
13
words.
damage.
Yeah.
13
It's
damage.
like it's seen something. Definitely has. Jeez.
Okay, so with his second attack,
He's looking all
he
judgy.
actually
Yeah.
kicks the table.
Mm.
So he goes full on. This is Sparta on the table, which
Yeah.
shudders away from underneath you. Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Dexterity or acrobatics, or doesn't really matter.
It's a dexterity.
Same thing.
You're better off doing a dexterity saving throw because you're in full play. So any checks requiring dexterity, you would be doing it at disadvantage. So it's dexterity saving throw.
2.
Oh, Jesus, I saw that.
It was like 3
two,
decent
12.
numbers. And it went.
Okay, so you fall off the table and are prone. Swidow, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
My dex is horrendous. 15.
Okay, so you the table hits you, but it doesn't knock you off your feet. Swidow, your turn.
Is the old lady dead? Oh no, she's not.
No.
Old
The
lady.
old lady. Granny.
I
guess
guess
the tough stuff.
I guess you guys can deal with the old muscle killer because I was going to deal with the big guy because he knocked you off.
He's not going to tell you on the
I'll
floor.
jump towards my friend. You guys can take the old lady.
Okay, can you make make an athletics check for me? please?
Yeah, that's always the one I get messed up on because one of them's for doing things like jumping across stuff. Yeah.
Is that 7 or what? What's that?
The athletics.
13.
13 is fine. So you leap
Okay.
across the table. I'll say you land over Kingsman because he's now prone on the floor.
Yeah.
So you're effectively squaring off. So I'm just going to move you there, Dave, for effect's sake. You're now squared off with your Warforged brother.
Take my little. And then intimidate. Can I intimidate and then attack?
No, you can attack.
I can attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Intimidation is something you do in roleplay more than combat. Unless you have a special ability like she does where it allows you an effect. So intimidation is intimidating somebody into doing something. So really, because there is a barbarian ability, fearful visage, I think it's called, that allows you to intimidate someone. So
Okay.
you don't have that as your fire.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Attack. 13. And if I'll do this. What's this? What's push? No. You're going to take an additional action. Action surge?
You want to take an action surge? You can do that. So
Sure.
roll. So that attack missed.
Yep.
So action surge allows you to take another attack.
Right.
Can I? Right. So.
Yep.
Unroll the dice. You had a 13, is that?
Unroll.
You had 13.
Rewind.
So I'll remind everybody at this
Hero
point.
points!
Hero points.
Hero points. So that's.
So allow.
Aha!
So you have 4.
That's what
So if you use one, you'll be down to 3. It allows you to roll 1d6 and add that 1d6 to that dice roll.
Right. Okay.
19
Nice.
hits.
Right. Cool.
Nice, very
Right.
nice.
Thank God for that. 1d8. That's 7. That's damage.
7 damage. Okay, you hit him.
I wish I'd remembered about hero points when
what do
they
I-
were rolling their saving throws.
So that's. So I have 3. So
You have 3 left.
3 left. Okay. Cool.
So I won't bother giving you a dry work pen, but because it'll rub off when you put it in your bag. But just remember you have 3 left. Everybody else has 4.
Right.
Okay, so you swing down with your sword. You manage to get between his great sword and his armour, and you do a mighty strike across his arm,
Yep.
drawing some hydraulic fluid.
Grease.
Lobo.
Yay! Gonna try and hook her.
You're gonna like,
Reckless.
hook with the stick.
Hook with the hook.
Hook with the.
In her face.
Mhm.
That is 15.
15 hits.
Oh, I was about to use a hero point then. Damn it. It's the D8 because I'm trying to hook her. So it's 9 damage.
Okay. And then it's a opposed strength.
Yep.
She better be dead.
Which you have advantage of. No,
No, I don't. I've run out of rages. And I roll a 21 total.
Okay, I rolled a 5, so she's pulled towards you.
Whoa.
Give her a kiss.
Yeah. Kiss of death. Literally.
Okay, so you hook her, you pull her towards her. As she stands up, her face again contorts into this really scary features. Roll a constitution saving. No, sorry, it's wisdom saving throw for me.
I'll do a constitution myself if you want. It's up to you. 16?
You pass. So again, you feel this tightening in your chest. The blood turns ice in your veins, and you have the shock of your life as this fearful old woman looks up and stares you in the eyes. You calm yourself down. You G yourself up. You realise you're in combat, and you take a deep breath, and
I'll still give her a kiss.
Such a
You
curtain.
manage to shake off the effect. She goes to swipe at you with her claws. And misses with a 7.
She was trying to touch me again, wasn't she? She's
was
got a
trying
thing
to
about
touch
touching.
She has got
yeah.
a thing about touching. Noella.
Alright. Who's still alive? I want to get to. What? It's 5, 10. Can I move 20?
Yep, so 5,
Yep.
10, 15. So you're within 10 feet.
I need to be within 5 feet.
5 feet, so you're going to go all the way to there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to use my scimitar.
Okay.
So I shall roll this and plus 4. Oh, 16 plus
Nice.
4 is 20.
You hit.
And 1d6 plus 2. 1.
3.
3.
Okay. You did damage. You managed to sneak under his guard and take a chunk out of his midsection. Good swing. Kingsman. You're prone on the floor at the moment.
Yep, pick myself up.
Yep.
And can I still attack?
Yeah, standing up from prone takes half your movement.
Okay. I'll get back over into fighting stance with the hag.
So you only need to move 10 feet, so you're there.
That's fine.
Okay.
And then give her a hit. 18, 19, 20, 21.
Yeah, you hit.
Nice roll, Dave. Nice roll.
8 points of damage.
Nice hit.
Hey.
Okay.
Kneecaps.
You, she doesn't realise you're there. You into the base of her spine. She's looking pretty wounded.
Good. Don't like this one.
Okay.
Brutus 2.
Brutus 2 squares himself off with
Yeah.
you.
Let's see what he's got. Brutus.
He's going to take 2 swings at you.
Okay.
He's the upgraded version.
7. Oh,
One.
wow.
One.
That's the second one you've rolled.
That's the third one.
No, I mean for this character.
Yes.
Yeah.
He swings down with such might, trying to cleave you in two. Misses completely. The end of the sword gets stuck in the flagstones. Cannot get him out and wastes the rest of his attacks. Your turn.
Okay. No, I'll just swing at him. I had a really cool idea, but it's smart. 24.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Was that a natural 20? No.
It was 18. Yeah. 8.
Again, you take advantage of the fact that his sword is currently stuck in the floor. You take a big chunk out of his out of the top of his arm. Good damage. He's looking injured. Lobo.
I'll attack her again. Reckless attack. Well, don't forget that. Oh, 19. I'm fucking 20, come on. So it's 19 plus 6.
Yep.
So it's 25. this time I'll bap her with the blunt end.
Yep.
And it's 10 plus 4 for 14 damage.
How would you like to do this?
Yeah, finally. The witch is dead.
I just chin her with it, and her head comes off anyway.
Okay, so you see her face start to contort into the familiar start of her deathly gaze, and as her jaw is starting to stretch, you punch upwards with the hook. It goes straight through the bottom of her jaw. You hook into the top of her palate and yank her head right off.
Give a good old chin job.
That's my signature move now, I think.
She's down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get to see the defeated card again. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not her, obviously, because she's dying. Noella, you're up.
I would like to use my scimitar again. So, 2 plus 4, 6.
Missed.
Yep.
So you swing, you hit off of his knee, but it doesn't do any damage. It's too much armour down there. Kingsman.
I will pop a potion.
Okay.
For myself.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay. So I'll do that. 4 points of damage.
Or 4 health.
4 health.
4 points of damage.
It was a poison potion.
You didn't insult the old man that much.
Yeah. And then can I move into attack?
Yep.
Can I get there and attack? Yeah. And then again it's Warhammer. Natural 1! And I slip in the old hag's blood.
You do slip over in the old hag's blood.
Yeah.
It puts you off your backswing and you miss.
Just her extended chin.
Okay, you damaged him last time. He's taking both attacks against you. Jesus H. Christ!
Not another one.
Yes!
Your big dice.
What the hell is going on? Somebody's been touching my stuff. It's Joseph. He's been at it.
He's taken away all the mojo.
He has. I'm gonna have to just grind something up and get it back again. Same move. Only
Same
this
move.
time on the other side.
What an idiot. I just laugh in his face.
And it's your go.
Yeah.
Can't believe
Right.
it.
Let's see if I get a natural 20. Oh, 16.
16 hits,
Oh,
just.
it does. Okay. 7.
He's looking pretty bad, but he's still up.
I just realised something really simple. I'm so simple. When you do reckless attack, you can never roll a 1. Unless you roll 2 ones.
Yes.
Which the likelihood is probably quite
Yes.
a lot not.
Well, no, I just proved that.
Yeah.
Because I just rolled 2 ones.
Yeah, but not consecutively.
Lauren,
Yeah.
Josh is here.
Oh, is he? Brilliant.
He's at the front door.
Shall I
Oh, that's funny.
let him in? I think it's phoning actually. Brilliant.
I think he's scared of the dark.
Your turn.
Yeah, I'll just. What can I do? Can I get him through a gap?
What's your move?
30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You
Yeah.
From there.
Go over Kingsman's head, can't
Yeah.
I? Does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
14 plus 6.
Josh!
Back me in with the.
Made it.
Really sorry, guys.
Oh.
Were you about to save us?
Actually, yeah, the thing has returned.
Backing him with the blunting in.
Yep.
For 9 damage.
How do you want to do it?
I think you know the answer to that, Steve.
Same again, you rip his head off, yeah?
Well, not rip his head off, but this. Oh no, it's just.
Okay, so you swing around getting up your signature humming move, and you loop it over the top and you bring it down right onto the crown of his head, and you just basically push the entire
Head in.
sort of animated head into the shoulders. So
Yeah.
it's just a headless thing standing there that then collapses backwards onto the floor.
Damn.
Woohoo!
so now he's going to
Knocks
knock the door down.
And then
In the process.
We use him as a
He falls
battering
through the
ram.
The body falls through the door, breaking it
Clearing
down.
the way for us to run through.
And then Brutus number 3 comes out. You better not.
No.
Okay.
No more Brutai coming. Okay.
Brutai.
What do we want to do? You want to do the next bit now or until next week? Next time?
I don't mind.
How do you want to do? You know how
How do you
long
want
it
to do
takes.
it?
So, yeah. How do you want to do
It'll
it?
probably end up being another half an hour.
Okay.
If we do what we've said, so next time we eat the food first, get all that out of the way, we set up. So we order the food while we're setting up.
Yeah.
Then we can go straight into that and then have a tea break and then carry on.
Yep.
Good plan for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We will just have to remember all of this. Take a photo.
Yeah, I was about to say photograph.
And
it.
You've got that on
Keep it.
video.
Yeah, we might not recognise that.
Hello.
Remember your tiles. And I'll have to remember the tiles.
Well, is this the last room?
It's the last room.
Oh.
Okay.
And actually, what we're doing now, I'm going to stick one out on here.
Okay. So before next week, you do level to 3.
Yay.
We do.
You do level to 3.
Thank you
This
very
one.
much.
That's a bit weird.
No, it's a magnet in there, look.
Oh, okay.
Look.
So yeah, you do level to 3. You don't
shove.
you don't get any stuff back yet because obviously we're just going to go straight in the next
Mm-hmm.
bit. So, but just save doing it next week, level before we start, because there's not much in this room in terms of battle, but it probably will take us another 20 minutes, half an hour to role play out that section, depending on what happens. So yeah, level up, but don't reset your hit points or get any spells back.
But can we do stuff like pick the...
You can pick what you
Stuff.
want, because when you get to third level,
so
you
you
get
click
to
on
choose
the
your
anvil.
Brilliant.
sub-class, don't you?
Yeah.
That's clicked, yeah. Let's go in.
I can't remember what life clerics get at 3.
And
You
then
get to choose your totem.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to look at what I want to do
Yeah.
anyway,
Oh, change
so
that.
it's probably best I don't do it just yet.
And just click. Oh,
And then click on your character.
Cool. There we go.
oh yeah.
There you go.
Fabulous.